You know what he did do? I don't know if he did it or someone else. They released Biden's letter that he left in the desk to Trump.
They released that.
Yes, it was maybe a paragraph, maybe 4 sentences, and it was very milquetoast and not very personal. And it was just like, you know, dear President Trump, welcome. You know, hope your family prospers. Yeah.
There's fucking like ice cream stains on it. There's last second.
A little chocolate fingerprint in the bottom.
Man, I'm not writing this, man. Someone else is doing it over his shoulder. Is it handwritten? Yeah. Do they handwrite those?
It's handwritten in cursive, and the Fox News guy who read it was like, I struggled at times with the handwriting, but I got through it. I'm like, y'all just beating him down. Like, Fox is merciless. Fox is leading in the ratings. By so much, it's not even close. Like CNN, MSNBC are facing layoffs. Like, all of their high-paid people are having to take pay cuts and such. And Fox News is over there still just beating the dead dog or whatever. Just merciless every step of the way.
Fox's time will come. They will start dropping off in the next year. As the boomer generation dies, television as a medium for news as a whole is going to diminish dramatically. One of the reasons Fox is so big is because the remaining generation that uses cable news as their primary source are conservative boomers. Like, it's going to end. Fox has their time in the sun right now, but
I don't watch it at all. I don't have any way to watch it. I occasionally watch YouTube uploads of it because there are these like Indian and Pakistani channels that'll upload Fox News segments 10 minutes after they've been aired, and YouTube lets that fly. But I watch a bunch of CNN on HBO Max. It's on there now, and man, they are struggling over there with reality. They're just like, they keep kind of getting back to this. They do this big circle of what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And they keep coming back to this same thing. They're like, he's doing what he said he was going to do, and we're not sure what to do about that.
Fox News is like, to me, it vibes open propaganda. I watch a lot of it mostly via Fox's own YouTube channel. And it's just like, America has overwhelmingly embraced Donald Trump and his glorious new return to power. This is the way the entire country is going. These other people hate it. We love it so much. And I'm like, bro, like, I don't know. Not all of America, half of America it is, and the other half isn't. The other half of America is like, Elon Musk is doing Nazi shit. Let's not go to Twitter anymore. And they're all upset.
The thing about half of America, though, it used to be like the southern half, and then he happened to win Ohio and Florida. Now it's like half of every state. So I saw them in New York and Philly and California, and I saw the Trump parades. I saw the Trump rallies, and I saw them interviewing just random people on the streets of New York. Who'd you vote for? I vote for Trump, baby. What do you think?
It's always been half of every state, right? Every
Asian
state is like 55-45. Yes. And like Wyoming and Utah are like kind of really red, and then there's some other ones that are really blue. Like,
but New York is
DC.
I feel like New York is he made leaps and bounds in states that are as blue as they get, the hardest of blue states. And the talk pre-election was maybe Texas could fall. I know people in my life who are more to the left and were worried about this whole thing. We're like, we might take Texas. There was a few Kamala bumps in the polls and such, and it was like, even I thought, like, I've said it plenty of times, I don't know who's going to win this. I think she's going to win. And during those times, I heard lots of people from the left saying she's going to take Texas. She's going to take Texas away from you. And you look at those YouTube prognosticators and their maps, and they're like, Texas going blue. I'm saying it. You heard it here first.
Trump improved by 3%.
Yeah. Where?
Nationally. Trump went from 46 to 49. That's the number.
See, that was what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about like in places like New York that are normally like, he won counties in Massachusetts. Like, he did crazy things. Not counties.
But I'm talking about nationally, right? So if he did that much better in New York, then that means he was a little weaker in Texas, comparatively, because his overall change was 3%.
So you think he performed worse than in 2020 in Texas? Did he?
I was talking 2016. In 2020, he lost. So I don't know what percentage he got. I could look it up real quick. But his wins, he did 3% better than his previous win.
Yeah, there were a lot more voters inexplicably in the last election, or a lot more votes. I mean, it's weird. It's like one election, there's this many, and then whoa, that's a ton, and then this election, there's not as many again. There's like this sort of an aberration. I don't think that the election was stolen. There's a whole subreddit devoted to thinking that the election this time was stolen. It's called like 2024 something's wrong.
That's that's like a dangerous conspiracy theory.
I don't traffic in that.
They shouldn't be able to have a job.
So I think the reason so many people voted in 2020 is just how politics dominated the national conversation and COVID.
I think it was like they like did so much of the mail out shit where it was like you could get more people who otherwise wouldn't vote at all. Just
either way,
harvest ballots from mail-in votes.
Yeah, I don't like the stolen election talk and BS. It's over now. There are people who, if you really like pin them down and say, why are we talking about this? They think that like maybe we could still get her in there. There are people that have that mindset. I remember that.
Oh, are there any bets we could make? Like that dude that Woody made a fool of in 2020?
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
Speaking of which, Woody, you never hooked us up with that guy's contact info in 2020. I was going to put it all on the line.
We'd all gave you like $2 or $3 grand, and you could have made, dude, let's make it 10 grand. Just we could have all feasted. It would have been wonderful. Like
that dude was.
God, I wish I knew a moron like that. That would bet on something that's just a known quantity.
I forget. So I won 400. I forget if I won an extra 400 post-election or if I won an extra like 300 post-election, and it was 400 total. Like I forget if I won 400.
You may have doubled it. Total. It was like crazy.
I might have been 100 and 300 and 100 and 400. That's what it was.
Yeah, this bet took place post-election, but before inauguration.
It was like a month Trump after the election.
It may have been after the inauguration. Even he still thought that. I remember it was March, April, and there were still people on the right saying, "You don't understand. You see, under Rule 3714B, Code R of the Maritime Code, Trump is technically still the admiral of all the Great Lakes. So we will build a flotilla." And I'm just, what are you talking about?
Yeah. So after Biden won. This guy was convinced that Biden didn't really win and that Trump would take power. And I think he paid me promptly, I should mention, right after the inauguration. That's how I remember it. And it was kind of funny because once it was time to pay up, he's like, I won't do PayPal. That's liberal. I won't do this. That's liberal. I won't pay you via Venmo. I think he paid me via Zelle. Like I had to find new ways to receive money from this.
That's guy. Dude, if I were bitter about losing a bet, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, no, I'm not using any of the easy communist apps for giving you your money. Right? I'm going to be on between the hours of 2 and 4. Look for a courier.
Yeah. He was crazy, but to his credit, not a Welch.
Yeah, fair enough. You realized he was wrong.
Do you accept copper ingots?
I would have taken a little copper ingot.
Copper ingots might be fun.
Yeah, that's more
$100 worth of copper ingots look like.
No idea. Is that so many?
It's so many.
It's so many copper ingots.
I didn't know.
I guess there's a big drop off.
Yeah, I don't know what copper costs, but
how about a bronze ingot?
It's what is it, like $10 a pound or something? Like that would be a ton. It's not a ton is be a bunch.
Yeah, a ton is another unit measurement.
It'd be almost a
measurement
ton.
It'd be a bunch.
I've thought about that a few times, buying like an ingot of something, and it's more appealing. The tungsten is its own like special thing, but like I was thinking copper, silver, gold, right? I kind of like the idea. I remember hearing a story about somebody who had a silver doorstop in his office. It had like $25,000 worth of silver, and it was like a huge thing of silver sitting on the floor. Like I like that. But gold is like $2,800 an ounce. So, a kilo of gold is what, $85,000, something crazy.
Somebody wanted me to invest in silver, and he's like, Woody, if I give you, I think it was $60, will you buy silver with it? Because he wanted me to invest in silver. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Right here. I was I was true to my word. I don't fuck around. And so now I have these 2 silver. I don't know what an ingot is, but like
isn't that what those are? What do you call those little
ingot? Is a new word to me. Like in Minecraft, it looks like a brick, maybe.
Yeah.
But
the way to store metal when you're not using it for smithing.
Anyway, this is fine silver, 9999 plus or something.
You got a couple ounces there. Each one of those is an ounce.
I think each one is an ounce. Yeah.
Okay.
It says it on it.
Kyle, you can get a 500 gram copper ingot, also 0.999% for $14 on Etsy.
It's a troy ounce. Have you ever heard that before? TROY ounce? Is that a term?
I've heard that, but I don't actually know how that is not a normal ounce.
A troy ounce is a unit of measurement used to weigh precious metals such as silver, gold, and platinum. It's also used to price those metals.
If only you were as smart as Kyle.
Man, he knew that off the cuff.
Yeah.
See, a troy ounce is also 31.1 grams. That's rounding.
Fuck. I thought I was cool because I knew how long a knot was.